This tape is definitely my new fashion accessory. Hello everyone, this is Key's Ritual, and today is day 20 of my 31 days of Halloween, and today I am going to become Frankenstein's monster. But I'm going to put a little twist on it. I'm going to make it a UV monster, just because I have UV paints. Excuse me, I do this a lot, don't I? Because I have a lot of UV paint, and I never use them, and I just bought this tape today. This is UV tape. I'm going to use this in my creation, so I thought that'd be pretty cool. I just got this today as of me filming this, so I thought you guys would like something different, which I try to be different as much as I can. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in a second. First things first, I'm going to prime my face using Makeup Forever primer. And I'm going to put that all over my face. I already have Dior Show Blue in my eyebrows, but I left that in from the day. I also put primer potion on my eyes from Urban Decay, and now I'm taking Krylon UV body paint all over my face, including over my eyes. Now I used a thicker brush now after starting because I wasn't going on as smoothly as I planned. I'm also going to avoid the forehead because I'll be putting something there later. Now I had a few issues with getting it on even, so I just went with it because not all body paints work the same, and some of them just don't really react to the skin that well. So I just tried to apply a thick coat everywhere I could. Now I got a little in my eye, so I took a Q-tip to clean it out, because it stings a little bit. And then I tried using setting powder and layer it on my eye to help set the body paint, but it just wasn't working. So I started using Krylon UV cream and trying that with the layering, and it still was moving within minutes. So I went, you know what, I'm just going to go grab some eyeshadow. So I grabbed Acid Berry by Sugar Pill and put that on my lid. And then I added extra layers of body paint where I saw fit, hoping that when it dried it would add some more layering, which it did a bit. So I waited for that to dry. I grabbed some spirit gum and put it over a straight line on my forehead. And then I grabbed some scar wax, using makeup remover on my hands to create these little snakes and put them across my forehead. And then blending it out with a spatula, and I also dipped in makeup remover. I'm blending it up and down to make sure it's nice and even with the skin. If I mess up the body paint on my face, I just sort of didn't mind because I'll texture it up later. And now I'm taking another snake and I'm putting it on the center of it. And I'm going to blend that in, but not as harsh, because I want it to be really raised. And then using my makeup remover covered spatula, blending that into what scar wax I already had on my face. Making it nice and smooth. Now I'm taking the spatula and I'm splitting the scar wax to create a nice huge cut. I'm making sure it's nice and saturated in makeup remover because otherwise it will pull and rip. Now taking some liquid latex on the tip of a sponge, I'm going to put that all over the scar wax, trying to avoid the crease as much as possible. And when I do go in there, I'm going to take my spatula and clean it out instantly so it doesn't dry in there and create a film. I don't know why I use the spatula to put the liquid latex on, but whatever. And while that dries, I took some darker eyeshadow, a black by Urban Decay, Black Market, and I put that over into my crease. I'm also going to take the color and I'm also going to sort of create a unibrow, sort of. to create a darker shape so it looks like my bridge is a bit more caved in. I'm also using NARS mascara Black Moon to fill in my brows to create a nice dark shadow. Now I'm putting some more body paint Krylon UV on my face. I'm going to blend that up. And I'm also using the spatula to make sure the liquid latex isn't dry in the crease. But I'm going to take that and pout it all over. I'm also going to take the UV cream and mix that in wherever I see fit to make sure it's nice and flat and even. This is the UV cream with this brush. Now I'm taking some lip bar lipstick in the color Kamikaze and I put that on my lips. Since I do not own a UV lipstick and I just wanted to be a nice bright blue lip for some reason. And I'm taking my Lancome black liner pencil. I'm going to fill in my liner, my waterline to darken my eyes, as well as sort of blend a little bit on the top of my lid, and a little in my crease to darken the lid. I'm also going to take black eyeshadow by Bulletproof by Sugar Pill and put that in my contour zones, and I'm going to blend it down to create a really deep inset cheekbone. And I'm going to blend the rest outward, going around the jaw to really sharpen that and really make sure it's nice and thick. I brought my brows down a bit just to create a long length and so it would circle the eye. And I put a little bit of the black eyeshadow in my nostrils, on my lips, and I actually contoured my nose to make it look wider. And I'm also going to put it into my nasolabial folds to really darken that area, blending in extra UV cream as needed to clean up anything I messed up on. Now I'm taking these pieces of tape with spirit gum on the tips, and I bought this stuff at Gothic Renaissance here in New York City. But I'm just going to tap that on after, like I'm using the spirit gum because the tape will not stick on its own. I'm just creating little X's all the way across my slice. This took a minute and a lot of little, making sure it stayed. And once I get to the end, it's coming. I'm going to tap everything, make sure it's all in place correctly. I'm going to take a black body paint by Wolf Cosmetics, Wolf FX, and put it into the crease to create this nice darkness to make it nice and deep so we don't lose the depth. And then I took some UV body paint in the color Orange by Krylon. And I just sort of pushed it in as if it was like dried blood into each of the little indentions. I put a little bit underneath my eye to create a nice dark orangey shadow, such as bags. So it's a nice orangey baggy look. And then just sort of cleaned up where I saw fit. A little bit more contouring in the temple. And then I took my NYX liquid liner and I put that on the top of my lid because I want it to be nice and bold. And I actually use this to reshape my eye, making it thicker on the inside than on the outside. Now, unfortunately, I do not own a black light, but this is all UV. And hello, say hello, Miss Kitty. But, if you would like to see the rest of my 31 days of Halloween, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe, especially subscribe And check out my other days as well as my millions of other videos. And I will see you all next time. So have a good day. Bye.